anyone that actually cares about the things that I put in my mouth, I'm eating Buzz Sweets, Fizzy Blues, because I'm feeling quite blue. As you can see, I'm on the current news cycle, fake news, real news, I don't know. Top stories. 4chan experiences outage. Alleged hack leaks data. So yesterday, I jumped on my computer and I was ready to start filming my 4chan content. And it was crashed. To be fair, the area of England I live in, this happens quite a lot. Not 4chan shutting down, like, I'm clearly not talking about that. Because everyone be taking what I say literally. It's just the Wi-Fi, maybe it's not me. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I'm streaming it instead of just pressing record, because I want to get my live actual reaction, raw, unfiltered, all that. I might edit it down a little bit, a little soft edit. But yeah, this is such a major inconvenience for me. Like, I don't mind because my last 2 uploads, they're doing pretty good. Considering I have a whole 4chan playlist. And, wow, these tweets are distracting, you know? You're telling me the week I go back to making 4chan content, it's down. Like, did I do something? Imagine actually being such a narcissist and thinking I'm the reason 4chan's down. Like, that's crazy. I did make a few tweets because, I'm sorry, but I had the feeling, I was like, right, this whole week for me, I've been trying to do things and it's just not going to plan, and it's kind of bugging me. Yeah, like, I tried to go and get a pet. Apparently there's an outbreak of strep in all guinea pigs, so I can't get a guinea pig. I tried to get a new monitor. The monitor cancelled on me, like, and then I tried to sit down, make some 4chan content. 4chan's down. And I'm pretty sure there was something else. And I was just like, right, 3 times, this is kind of crazy now. Like, just stay in your house at this point. Stay in your house, because that's crazy. But other than my life, I just filmed a, talks about life again, crazy. I just filmed an eyelash extension video, so that's why I keep blinking, because I should have waited. But I think they're kind of pretty, so yeah. We're with the pink vibes today. And basically, it feels like the government is attacking me, because you're telling me the week I've come back to start making 4chan content is when it crashes. Literally the day after one of the videos starts, like, building traction, and I'm ready to, like, mass record on bulk and sit and edit and listen to, like, a little show. You know them NCIS things in the background and just edit. That's what I was planning to do, but no. So that's why I ended up putting out that League video. Check out the League of Legends video that I put out today. Yeah, because I literally jumped on, and in that video you can see me go onto 4chan and it's just not working. And then I had to come up with a creative little idea and do something else. So yeah, this is 4chan right now. White screen, and then it's going to come up with all the text in blue on the side. Let's hope hentai doesn't pop up instead and it magically decides to work today. That would be ridiculous. Theories about 4chan being down. I think someone's either put up a conspiracy plot that is, like, way too close to the truth and it needs to be down. You heard something about 4chan being run by feds. No idea what's going on. 4chan is still down and you're still age locked out of your TikTok. Weird. I'm beyond annoyed because I'm not used to feeling so restricted from doing what I usually do. It's my normal routine now. I make my TikToks, I'm on there, I draft my stuff, my Twitch clips usually go over there. My Twitch clips haven't been going over to TikTok for a while, so it may be like the background log of the companies know what's going on, because the fact that my TikToks won't draft onto my Twitch clips won't draft onto my TikTok is weird. And that's been happening for 2 weeks before they remove my age verification. I think that's strange. 4chan being down is just, clearly that's nothing to do with me. This was going to happen. But yeah, let's actually read the news of what everyone is saying about 4chan. I believe this has happened before, and 4chan's Wikipedia has been updated. It was updated 4 hours ago, then it was updated 2 hours ago. Social media about to have a reboot. Yeah, I do believe that. But at the same time, it's like, I made a joke and I said, oh, maybe Elon's trying to buy 4chan. I don't believe Elon would buy 4chan simply because of the fact that we already have people on X saying crazy stuff and they have freedom of speech there. So why does he need an anonymous board to put this information out? He doesn't. I think it's going to be the return of the truth. Like, we're out of certain lies and deceit. Everything's just coming to light and it can't be hidden. Elon says the craziest stuff himself. Exactly. He wouldn't need to buy a 4chan. Right. I don't really trust The Sun and I don't really trust Sky News. So we're going to go to Wired. I don't know who they are, but actually, let's go to Extreme Tech because they posted this 22 minutes ago. Massive 4chan hack. Okay, reject. Sorry. Massive 4chan hack might expose long-time admins and users. Given the last video I made and the fact that some man was saying that I was generalizing, Wired is a tech mag. Oh, okay. We'll check them out after. Some guy was saying I was generalizing for saying that this is why men are sick. And I was just saying it's kind of sick that he wants to send a video of the new girl and him doing the deed just to emotionally damage her. Maximum emotional damage. Apparently I was generalizing by saying this is why men are sick. But it was pretty obvious that I meant that scenario was sickening. But honestly, exposing long-time admins and users is probably a good thing because I was trying to express to people, like, this is happening on Telegram. There was a huge group chat of men saying all the horrible things they're going to do to women and their kids, their wives, all sorts of talk about violence against women. And there needs to be a crackdown on it. Just because it's anonymous doesn't mean that the thoughts you're having aren't real. Like, how you feel isn't real just because you're saying it anonymously. It's still something that needs to be, like, sorted out, worked on, spoken about, things like that. Okay, I read ahead. Let me go back. Gigabytes of compressed data have been published online that hackers claim to have had administrative access to the site's backend, potentially revealing the emails and IP addresses of some of its most prominent members, including site moderators and administrators. Honestly, can someone do this for Reddit and figure out who keeps kicking me off the goth fashion board? 4chan is a long-standing site with a dark and storied past, positioned by its proponents as an example of free speech and anti-censorship. It's also been linked with heinous crimes and conspiracy theory proliferation. Oh, I got it. Well done. The hack appeared to take place earlier this week when the image board went down and was inaccessible to users. Following that, messages started appearing on rival board Soyjack Party with screenshots of the administrative back end of 4chan, along with emails, addresses, photos, and other personal information of claimed site admins and moderators. The 4chan site has received heavy criticism over the years for its tolerance of extreme practices like racism and misogyny. See, when I be saying that it enables bad people to say bad things and then be like lifted up and feel good about it, I don't know why everyone's saying, oh, these people are just incels. Like, no, they're thinking it, you know? If they're set off the right way, they're going to do something. And it has an official reputation for responding slowly or poorly to postings of extreme and illegal pornography. The anonymity of this site is one of the reasons its users were willing to make such posts. If revealed as part of the hack, the leaking of identifying information could be extremely damaging to those caught, as per Wired. This is like that dating website. This is like when Ashley Madison got hacked and then they like exposed everybody and loads of divorces happened. But it's like, if you're married and having an affair with somebody else married, of course you're going to keep the secret, but paying to do that when you can just, I guess it's the same amount of risk, but the man was always paying for the site. Most dating sites you're paying to speak to women, but virtual pimps is crazy. But yeah, this is kind of like that. Although not affiliated with the hack, a number of anonymous videos are contained within the dump file, suggesting potential involvement of the loose collective of hackers. The 4chan leak has the potential to be damning for anyone linked to posting on the site. Even if they aren't caught making such posts themselves, the future of 4chan is also in doubt, as the source code was reportedly leaked as part of the hack, making future attempts to secure the site all but impossible. Wow. Wow. This really might be the end. This really actually might be the end, because think about it. If the source code's been leaked, how they're gonna have to, I don't know how you would change the source code of a site while it's currently been exposed. We were gonna do Wired. Are they saying the same thing? Oh no, guys, anyone that gets all these pop-ups, just actually read it. They want me to pay £1 to, you've run out of free articles. This is the only one I've read. Calm down. What do you mean there's hardly any men that are stalkers and violent and abusive to women? That is so insane when we've got public examples like the allegations against Diddy, the allegations against R. Kelly. These are all public things. It's all public information, public cases, and people take that as an example and start thinking it's normal and pushing ideals like this. It's not normal and it's weird. And at the end of the day, if something like storming the Capitol was inspired and enabled and planned on an anonymous site, it clearly had control. Like, the moderators could have done something about it and they didn't. So because the fact that the site is anonymous, it does kind of remove accountability. Just seen as, oh, people online just saying things, they're not really going to do it. And then when it happens, it's like, oh, we should have done something. Like a Black Mirror type thing. I don't know why. Okay, let's actually go to The Sun, the one that the royal family hates. Oh gosh, pay to reject? This is so unfair. See, this is why I hate England. I can say that, but I can't say that. We use cookies to give the best possible experience with using our products and services. Already a pay to reject user. I would pay to reject. No, but this is crazy. This sounds very anti-pro-life. Like, I'm quite offended. I'm quite hurt right now. That's how I felt. Like, so consent to giving you all of my data and my information, and then I can browse for free. So it's not then. It's with part of my soul. Like, how are they gonna try and bamboozle me into reading? See, this is even much better. Look, the screen's black. I love it. Got mainstream attention in 2014 during Gamergate, a harassment campaign against women in gaming that resulted in bomb threats, death threats, and women fleeing their homes. But almost no men are like that, right? Because what was it? Women that were involved in starting Gamergate to harass other women. Maybe pick me's, but I don't think most women would be doing something like this that would harm other women. For its extreme right-wing content. Right-wing? Okay. It appears to have been hacked in a development some believe could spell the end of the controversial message board. Yeah, they're basically saying the same thing that other sites have said. Harassment spread on 4chan before the discussions were banned and moved to other similar message boards. On Monday, a message appeared on parts of the site with the words "you got hacked," according to Wired magazine. Okay. So, my thoughts on this overall, like, I just feel like maybe this is good, you know? Like, maybe this is the start of people actually realizing that the things they're saying are messed up. Also, think, misery loves company. And I feel like with 4chan being gone, like, yeah, I'm going to have to make other videos. It's fine, whatever. But there's X, and there's horrible stuff on X that I can respond to. I honestly, sometimes I'll be thinking, are people really thinking this? And then it makes me push my brain to think further. Like, is someone really thinking like this? That's crazy that they actually think like this. Yeah, like, I find that stuff interesting. Crazy things happen, and things like Gamergate happen, and things like storming the Capitol happen, and men write long ass paragraphs about the horrible things that they fantasize doing to apparent loved ones, and no one thinks that it's actually worrying, you know? It's interesting to see how nothing is done about it. And maybe this might reduce the amount of abuse towards women. Obviously, when it comes to other things on 4chan, like people allegedly saying their plots to remove certain people's existence that are like members of government, it's like, I don't really care about that. I'm not a member of government. I'm not directly affected. I wouldn't care. But when I see men blazingly talking about abuse against women, it's just really strange. And the misogyny and the racism, it's just really strange to me that it can still exist. And the more people that come together and talk about it together, it makes it seem normal. So with 4chan being gone, I think this might be a start of something new. Who's seen High School Musical? Yeah. If you still want to feel like you're living in a world where 4chan exists, check out my playlist. Do that. And check me out on Twitch. If you're watching this live on Twitch, hi. Thanks for watching through all the chaos. Thanks for your input. And if you're watching this on YouTube, head to my Twitch. Also like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm going to go play some games now.